Man, where do I even start? Where do I even start? Oh man, how much has happened within the past year, within the past 6 months, within the past 3 months. I said I was never going to give up. I said I was never going to give up on this. And the amount of people that have clowned me for doing this, and the amount of people that laughed at me for doing this, and the amount of people that tell me that the statistics are not in my favor, that the odds are against me, and all this crap, blah, 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 blah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have gained nothing from listening to these people. These people that don't even have the results that I'm looking for, these people that aren't living the life that I envisioned for myself. Why? Why even bother listening to these people? And the amount of ego, the amount of yeah, just the amount of ego that these people have, speaking as though they have the results I'm looking for, speaking as though they've lived 300 lives with so much confidence and so much certainty. It's truly laughable. It's truly funny. I'm ready to come back to my roots. I'm ready to tap into my real self. I'm ready to tap into the best version of myself that could possibly exist. And man, it's just so good to be back. It's just so good to be back. I said I wasn't gonna give up. I said I wasn't gonna give up, and I'm not. I'm not. I'm here. I'm here for a reason. And it's just I I just don't really have any words. Like it's as much as life goes on, I'm repeatedly reminded of how correct I am about a lot of things. It's like I'm almost never wrong. It's like I'm almost never wrong. My ability to read people, my ability to just see through the bullshit is just continuously improving dramatically. It doesn't even take much to really get to know somebody. Really just like about 3 months, I want to say, maybe even less. But the amount of knowledge that I have gained, the amount of the wisdom that I have gained, the amount of experience that I have gained within the past year alone is just absolutely priceless. And I thank God. I thank God for putting me on this path. I thank God for just showing me what I needed to learn, showing me exactly what he's got the plan. He's the ultimate planner. I put all my trust in him. I put all my faith in him. Um, and it just all makes sense. When it's all said and done, it just all makes sense. And man, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's so funny. I reached an account to 50% win rate. And for those that don't even understand anything about Forex or anything about trading, you may think to yourself, 50% win rate, that's it. Why isn't it 90? Why isn't it 85? And those that do know about Forex or have dived into Forex at all know that a 50% win rate is basically enough to be a profitable trader. Within the context of your lot sizes, the volume of your trades, and most importantly, how you control risk, you can be profitable with the 50% win rate. And it's so funny. I find it so funny how I'm not even going to say no names because they don't even deserve to be heard. These people are telling me like how to trade and how to move and how to telling me but my trading system don't work, telling me exactly what I'm doing and telling me that what I'm doing is incorrect when they don't even have the results that I'm looking for. Why would I listen to you? Why would I listen to somebody who doesn't have the results I'm looking for? And it's so funny how people speak with such certainty in their and their mind and then their ego when they don't even have any results. And what I, I don't even care what if I come off as an asshole. I'd rather look at life in a hyperlogical sense and just look at it for what it is rather than beat around the freaking bush and convince myself, convince myself. Let me word this as best as I possibly can. Lie to myself or bullshit to myself that I'm on the best possible path when I'm not. Like that's just who I am. I'm hyper realistic, hyper logical, but only realistic when I have to be. Because I feel like being realistic, quote unquote, can be a pretty damaging and it can be pretty limiting depending on the person. I think depending on the person, it could be pretty limiting. That being said, let's just get into the charts. And the amount of stuff that has happened. I will make this nice and quick. It's just a refresher. I'm coming back to this. I'm gonna be profitable. It's not even a question at this point. I told myself I was never gonna give up. Bitch, I'm still here. I'm still here, bitch. What the fuck gonna stop me, bro? Jesus. All right. Ah, yes. Daily ting. It's the daily ting. Just throw this up here. All right. Trading system hasn't changed. I haven't dived into this since about June, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Last time it was in June. I went to a trip to Mexico in June, and it just completely threw me off. It just completely threw off my focus. When I came back from Mexico in June, I didn't even hop back into trading just because I was just so preoccupied with this situationship, and that just took up so much of my time, so much of my mental energy that man, I just got completely sidetracked. I was off balance in terms of my mental stability, but now that I've gained a new understanding of my not only myself but my current situation and reality. I'm ready to dive back into this. Just having that clarity of what actually matters in my life. It's always the greatest feeling because then you just take out all of the BS that doesn't even matter, all of the fluff, all of the extra stuff, and especially all of the stuff that I thought was important actually isn't even important at all. Like it doesn't even matter. Like a majority of the things that I would worry about was just all BS and it was just imaginary. I forgot who said it. Humans suffer more in reality than imagination. And by far, it's got to be one of my favorite quotes of all time because it's true. It's true. The amount of worry that people carry. Well, I'm not even going to speak for people. I'm just going to speak for myself. But the amount of worry that I carry within my heart, within my mind, that I allow to creep into just my everyday consciousness, like it's baffling. Like it's actually freaking crazy. And how much how do I explain it? How much how much storage it takes in my mind for me to even worry about this crap that doesn't even really matter. It's absolutely baffling, you know? There's only so many factors that I can control in my life, but once I get rid of all the fluff, like I said, all the BS, life just becomes so much easier. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but it just becomes blissful in a way. I just control what I can control. What I can't control, I just leave it. Like it's really that simple. Like it's really that simple. It's not even that big a deal. These things that I would worry about that are just such a big deal. Man, I was watching One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and the thing that impacted me most about this freaking movie was one of the patients in the movie, I'm not even going to describe the movie that much, but for those that have seen it, one of the patients in the movie, I think it was like the youngest kid. He was like, he might have been a teenager, early 20s, whatever. This character had problems with his mother, and problems with, I believe it was with the girl, and the main character of the movie, portrayed by God damn it, yeah, Jack Nicholson. How the, how the hell do I forget that? Anyways, Jack Nicholson, the main character, asks this kid, this teenager who's like 19 or 20 or some or whatever the case may be. He asks him, "Wait, you're here by choice? You're here in this um facility, in this institution by choice?" And the kid responds with, "Yes, yes, I am. I can leave at any time," I believe is what he said. And the reason that impacted me so much is because I look at my own life and I'm thinking like, how often do I do that, on a day-to-day basis with certain thoughts, certain relationships, I would say. Am I allowing myself to be am I allowing these factors, that just worry me, that stress me out, that don't really add anything to my life? Am I a slave to them? Am I allowing them to take control of my life? And it's so crazy how voluntary that could be. It's like I allowed these thoughts. It could even be people thoughts or certain situations. I allow them to control my life when in reality they never had any control over me at all. It's just the amount of conviction that I can have that I may need something or even an idea when in reality it doesn't serve me at all. It's truly baffling. It's truly baffling. The human mind is absolutely, oh my gosh, it's absolutely a mystery. And I say that to say, damn, battery's low. I say that to say, how much control do I truly have over my life, and how much am I allowing all these external factors to have control of my life, right? It's like I allow them to. It's just like this. It's like that kid from the movie. It's like he, by choice, he wanted to stay in this mental institution, this and mental institution probably isn't the right word. This uh I'll just call it the hospital. I'll just call it the hospital for lack of better words. I can't even think of a proper name for it. Um, he was there by choice, He could have left at any moment. He could have left at any moment, but he allowed himself to be there. It's like he gave the hospital power over him, right? When in reality, he wasn't being held against his own will, or he wasn't like the other patients who had to be there. Like you couldn't have you these other patients couldn't leave. They had to be there until their time was up or whatever, or until their mental health improved. But this one kid, he was there by choice, and that made me just it was just very provocative. It was just very provocative and thought provoking. And it just made me think about the, external factors in my life that have power over me only because I allow them to, or only because I believe that they are beneficial to me, when in reality, they're more energy sucking than anything. And people could be energy suckers too. People could be vampires. And it's just the amount of conviction that I could have believing that something may benefit me when in reality it doesn't at all. It doesn't at all. Sometimes things cause more damage than help. But anyways, I was going on a freaking rant right now. Let's get back into this trading stuff. My trading style hasn't really changed. I still have the same thing, in all honesty. Let me make this small. Trading plan. Uh, clear channel now. H4 time frame, support resistance zones. Yeah. Break past the support resistance level on a H4. Come back to the H4, break and retest. Buy two bullish candles, sell two bearish candles on the 1 hour time frame. And I'm still gonna utilize the Fibonacci. I was gonna cuss, but no RSI, no freaking stochastic, no freaking Bollinger Bands, none of that. I'm still keeping it the same because F all that. Price action is king. Um, and I know it'll change along the way, but it's not gonna change unless I spend the hours that I have to on the freaking charts. I can't just be like, oh, I'm a scalp now. Oh, okay, I'm gonna start scalping. Nah, it's gotta come naturally, and the only way that that's gonna happen is if I spend the time on the charts. And like, man, the amount of people that I mean, that don't even matter no more. But the way I see it, the amount of time that people spend on YouTube Shorts or even freaking Instagram Reels or even freaking TikTok, just imagine if you replace that time with just an hour on the charts every day, how much one would improve. I find it so funny. Like people say, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind what people say. Give a fuck what people say. So on a 4 hour time frame, I like to place the support and resistance levels. Nothing major, nothing crazy. I might, that's, yeah, I say that's decent. That's a decent zone right there. And then one or two options, either goes up, it goes down, or it goes sideways. And that's pretty much it. Um, I want to spend at least an hour a day doing this. Woke up at 5 a.m. It's 7 now. And I say as long as I give an hour to the charts every day, it's cool. Crypto's all right, but there's no way I could make real money on crypto without already having like hella racks, hella racks to my name. Other than that, otherwise, like if you have a band worth of Bitcoin, like you're not gonna be seeing that much money. Like it's just what it is. Like it's gonna fluctuate with like a couple 20 bucks, if that. You need a couple 100 grand, probably more to see like some real gains within crypto, and man, I would like to invest in crypto, but like I said, it's just not worth it if you don't have if you don't have a gang of money, like I don't really see the point of it. Unless you're trading crypto like I trade Forex, where you're making like minor gains, but trading it in a sense, yeah, trading it just like Forex, I guess. Like you're just picking up on trades. You're not really holding as you would like a stock, you're literally trading crypto in and out like an intraday trader, if you would, you know? So now I'm going to the 4 hour. See, I'm gonna place another zone right here. This is super clear. Okay, so far we're on an uptrend. All these JPY pairs are closely linked. They're all kind of doing the same thing right now. Yeah, pretty much doing the same thing. And then right here, the little zone right there. And it's so funny, like, uh, human nature is so funny, man. Human nature is so funny, bro. It's about it. Honestly, I don't. This trade is looking. This the market, the USD JPY, it's just looking funky, bro. How you going boom, break past the zone and then just in one candle drop all the way down? Like must have been some news, I want to say. But yeah, I'm not looking to get into any of these pairs for that matter. That's what it's called, the Dookie pairs right here. GBP USD on the other hand, it's not looking too bad. So I'll put it as setup incoming. If it breaks past this zone right here, breaks past this resistance zone, it comes back to retest it. That's a viable option for a long. If not, it might just come back down to this daily zone, and then we're gonna see what happens right here at this daily zone. But we just gotta, excuse me, we just gotta wait. Nothing's really changed really in terms of my system. I think I've had this system for like 2 years already, I want to say. Um, and it feels good to be back, honestly, just to even just to speak my mind, because I remember being on Zoom doing these videos often, and man, it was just I just gained so much clarity by speaking what's on my mind and just saying what I feel. Um, just flowing really. I'll say that's a pretty good zone right there. I'm gonna put one down here. One more daily zone. Ah, perfect. Perfect. See a lot of reaction right there. Remember looking back at my old videos and I wasn't really explaining much, but now I want to reach a new level where the speed and my ability to explain what I'm doing are, you know, toe to toe, head to head, and just really good. So now I'm in the 4 hour daily zone. That's typically still what I do. So I go into the daily and I place a line for daily zones. And yes, I know the daily zones aren't just like a single line. I know that it's an area, but even then, I just understand that's just the way that I like to do it. And then I go into the 4 hour and I have kind of clearer zones. Let me rephrase that. Not exactly clearer zones. They tend to break off more like this, so that's why I like using this in the 4 hour. I mean, bruh, nothing's really changed. Nothing's really changed since I left. Like it's still the same freaking system. It's still the same thing, you know? I just really need to put the time in. Like I said, an hour a day. I look at my screen time and I be touching like 7 hours, 8 hours sometimes. Like what the heck? Just the placement of my time. If I could place my time in different areas, the outcome will be greater. Like I said, I already spent 8 hours on my phone. Why not just spend one of those hours doing this? What do I have to sacrifice? An hour of Instagram? Like, okay. Well, Instagram don't pay me. Not much else I can place right here. Actually, damn it. Nah, I want to say this, but mm, hmm, yeah, I don't know. This is better right here. Your GBP is pretty volatile pair. I like the way it's moving. Very jagged pair. That would be nice if that occurred. It's currently on a downtrend since 86419. So that's one viable option that could happen, or this could happen as well. I'm gonna have to get my membership for TradingView back again soon. I think I think May 12th is when I have to renew. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Euro GBP, boom right here. Cool. This ain't too bad. I'm liking the way that's looking. Let's go down to USD CHF. Just removing this, starting over, man. Starting over. To think I started doing this in, well, I really actually started doing this like March 2021. So it's been about 3 years. I was gonna say 4 years, but it's more like three. On and off, I've probably actually realistically spent about a year doing this. Okay, that's about it, I think, for the daily zones. Well, at least the ones that are relevant. I mean, this is 2020. Fuck that. Let's go over here. All right, this is a little better. Wait, hold up, hold up. I want to say like, so that's a little better. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I might be overdoing it with this one though. In all reality, yeah, let's just scrap that. Let's just scrap that one. The 4 hour. Let's see who's popping in the 4 hour. Cool. So I could already spot a zone right here. That's pretty good. We have a lot of reaction right there, especially with that wave. Boom. And now it's been lagging right here. This resistance zone. I gotta wait to see what happens. It's either gonna go up or down, up or down. So that this scenario pans out, breaks the resistance zone, comes back, retests it. I'm gonna go in for a long. Duh. Or if this happens down here, that's also a viable option. Or it might just even just you might just even come to the middle and just keep going. Just gotta wait to see. Just gotta wait to see how it plays out. I'm not really tripping which way it goes as long as I already have something set in store for that. I already have a plan set up for in case this occurs or this occurs. So we shall see what happens. Oh yeah, NZDJPY, yeah, same scenario right here. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so I'm just gonna look at a couple more pairs here, and then that's pretty much it, to be honest. Scrap that. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit here. Really, I think the only thing that's relevant is up to, I want to say like I want to say like right here. Actually, I'm just gonna scrap all this real quick. Scrap all that. I'm gonna just start over. Boom. All right, cool. Well, this is clear enough right there. And so is that right there. I want to say like right there. Boom. Cool. For surely, for surely, for surely, for surely. All right. And then, yeah, I want to say that's a good one too right there. When we got one, two, kind of broke off right here. Actually, like right there. It's a little better. All right, let's go into the 4 hour, play some more zones. Okay, I see this right here, honestly. But it's broken. That's the thing, it's like it's broken past this zone right here, and then it comes back to revisit it. So, but it breaks through it and then breaks through it again. So, no, maybe not. Maybe that's not too clear of a zone, if I'm being honest. Um, maybe, maybe that's better right there. Nah. There we go. There we go. That's cool. That's cool for me, honestly. And then, you know what? I'm not even worried about all this. Let's just do something right here. Got that scenario right there. Got this scenario right here. Oh, crap. And we're just gonna wait, see how this thing pans out, really. All right, I think I'm gonna look at two more pairs of one, if anything. AUD/USD, let's see what's going on with AUD/USD. Delete, 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 delete. Zoom out. All right, let's see what's popping. Let's see what's popping. All right, let's see what's goody. Man, oh man. You a good brother, man. You a good brother, man. All right, cool. So that's three. I don't even like to do all the way up here, to be honest, because that's not even relevant as to where the market is right now. Market is mostly focused down here. So that's why I put this one right here just in case, price decides to break past this resistance zone. I have a target. Break and retest from this resistance zone. I have a target to where I want to take it if price decides to go up there. And then, of course, if it decides to break down here, I might daily zone right there, maybe, but let's see who's good with the 4 hour. Okay, perfect. Okay, I got this. Oh wow. Yeah, nice. Nice. Break and retest to the downside, or just short it, or price may even go back up here. Just gotta, oh crap. Just gotta wait and see. Just wait and see how it plays out. Price decides to go up, I'll put an alert right here. Or price decides to meet this zone. If it gets deep enough to the zone, then I'll see what happens. All right, I think that's pretty much it. This concludes this. Make it short and sweet. I think even 30 minutes on the charts will make all the difference in my trading journey. Oh man, this trading journey has been something else, honestly. Major distractions, major setbacks. But like I said, I'm never giving up on this. I'm gonna give it my all. I know that I can do this. It's just the amount of time that I put into this, right? The amount of hours that I put into the charts. There's something peaceful about trading that I can't really get from anything else. It's that the that debate is trading art, is it not? I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that, but I will say that it can be peaceful. It can be peaceful, but only if I allow it to. And, I'm not stressed by the amount of money that I may lose or anything like that, which is why I need to get capital to a point where I don't mind losing a band. I don't mind losing 3 bands because I already have enough, to just make a new account. And that's the thing about trading is taking out the fear, right? That's what I like about it so much because it's just logical, right? If you take out all of the emotions from it, it can become something peaceful, and the whole process could actually be very, very rewarding. Not even because of how much money I can make, but just because just the process itself and putting these trades and inputting all this data and just tracking all the trades, it can be very, very rewarding. And I want to reach a point where money isn't even what I'm thinking about, and just trading is what I'm more focused on. The money will follow, I'm sure of that, but I have to put my all and I have to really set my mind into what trading truly is, and it's following a system and of course evolving with it at the same time. Like I said, I've had the same system for about 2 years, but I do plan on changing it. Let me rephrase that. I don't plan on changing it. I will change with time. I will change to see how my intuition builds up and how I feel about trades. So I need to be very consistent with this so that I can build that intuition and then see what changes I have to make according to the data that I have collected. That being said, that concludes this Zoom, and I'm out.